Okay, Chandler, let's get ready for our squares for math. The first one is 1 times 1.
1.
2 times 2.
4.
Nice. 3 times 3.
9.
Yes. 4 times 4.
16.
5 times 5.
25.
6 times 6.
36.
7 times 7.
49.
49. 8 times 8.
64.
9 times 9.
81.
10 times 10.
I messed up. Okay. 100.
11 times 11.
121.
12 times 12.
144.
Nice. 13 times 13.
169.
14 times 14.
181.
196. 15 times 15.
225.
Yes. As, us, ui, oo. As, us, ui, oo. As, us, ui, oo. Singular for declensions. Us, ibis, us, ibis. Us, ibis, us, ibis. Us, ibis, us, ibis. Plural for declensions. Through, throughout. To and toward, through, throughout. To and toward, through, throughout. To and toward, through, throughout. To and toward. Around 794, Japan's emperors moved to Heian, present-day Kyoto. The Heian period ended in the 12th century when civil war gave control to military commanders called shoguns in a feudal system where knights called samurai protected wealthy landowners. Around 794, Japan's emperors moved to Heian, present-day Kyoto. The Heian period ended in the 12th century when civil war gave control to military commanders called shoguns in a feudal system where knights called samurai protected wealthy landowners. CC, Cycle 1, Week 10 History. Tell me about Japan's Heian period. So it starts off with around and then 794. 794. Japan's emperors, like your ruling emperors, moved to Heian. Here's your H. Present, that's your P. Present day Kyoto. There's your K. The Heian period ended in the 12th century when civil war gave control to military commanders called shoguns in a feudal system where knights called samurai protected wealthy landowners. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Around 794, Japan's emperors moved to Heian, present-day Kyoto. The Heian period ended in the 12th century when civil war gave control to military commanders called shoguns in a feudal system where knights called samurai protected wealthy landowners. Good luck. Yo, 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 what's up? This is science. What are some leaf shapes? Linear, oval, lobed, cleft, scale-like, needle-like. Yeah, leaf shapes, linear, oval, lobed, cleft, scale-like, needle-like. You got it. Leaf shapes, linear, oval, lobed, cleft, scale-like, needle-like. This week we will be learning about the Japan area. The first one is Kyoto, which is right here. Then Tokyo, which is right here, a little bit more to the east. Then you have Mount Fuji, which is this red triangle right here. Then you have the Pacific Ocean, which is the big body of water right here. And then the Sea of Japan, which is this kind of oval area up here. Okay, so now I ask and you point. There we go. Where is the Sea of Japan? Where is the Pacific Ocean? Where is Mount Fuji? Where is Tokyo? And where is Kyoto? And now I point and you tell me. Okay, hey there, friends. So here we go from 1000 BC. 1000 BC, 1000 BC, early Native Americans. Israel divides into two kingdoms. Homer and Hesiod, Rome founded by Romulus and Remus. Israel falls to Assyria. Assyria falls to Babylon. Lao Tzu, Confucius, Buddha. Judah falls to Babylon, temple destroyed. Babylon falls to Persia, Jews return and rebuild the temple. Roman Republic, golden age of Greece, Peloponnesian wars. Persia falls to Alexander the Great. India's Mauryan Empire, Mayans of Mesoamerica, Punic Wars, Rome conquers Greece. Roman dictator Julius Caesar, Caesar Augustus and the Pax Romana, John the Baptist, Jesus the Messiah. Year 1 in AD, year 1 in AD, year 1 in AD, Pentecost and the early church, persecution spreads the gospel, Herod's temple destroyed by Titus, Diocletians divide the Roman Empire, Constantine legalizes Christianity, India's Gupta dynasty, Council of Nicaea, Augustine of Hippo, Jerome completes the Vulgate, Visigoths sack Rome. All right. All right, so we're back, ready to start from the Middle Ages. Timeline, timeline, this is my timeline. The Middle Ages, circa 450 to circa 1500. Council of Chalcedon, Western Roman Empire falls to barbarians. 500 AD, 500 AD. Byzantine Emperor Justinian, Benedict and monasticism. Muhammad founds Islam. Zanjan early gone in Africa. Franks defeat Muslims at the Battle of Tours. Golden Age of Islam. Ooh. Vikings raid and trade. All right, hope you got it. Japanese period. Charlemagne crowned Emperor of Europe. Alfred the Great of England. Eric the Red and Leif Erikson. Norse explorers. Vladimir the First of Kiev. Byzantine Emperor Basil the Second. 1000 AD, 1000 AD, East-West Schism of the Church. So here's our timeline for week 10. The first one is Japan's Eon period, and to make Japan, you're gonna make a triangle with your fingers, your index and your thumb, and you're gonna come around like you're doing this island. So Japan's Eon period was known for its class system, so you're going to show your right hand palm down coming up 3 or 4 times. That's to show the classes. Japan's Eon period. Then you have Charlemagne, you're gonna show a C. Crowned Emperor, you're gonna make that E sign come across your body of Europe. Alfred, you're going to show an A. Alfred the Great, who's your great hands of England. England was known for great handshakes, so your left hand's going to be on the top, your right hand on the bottom. Grab your pinky and make a nice handshake there. Then you have Eric the Red. You're going to point to your lips like red lipstick. Eric the Red and Leif Erikson, like a baby sign, because Leif Erikson was Eric the Red's son, and they were Norse explorers. So you're going to come across, right hand up, and then left hand up. Then you have Vladimir, you're going to show a V, Vladimir the First of Kiev. Then you have Byzantine, you're going to show a B, Byzantine. Emperor, that's your E sign coming across. Basil the Second. And then you have East-West Schism of the Church. You're just going to have flat hands down and come apart because it's moving apart. All right, so let's go from the top there. We have Japan's Ian period, Charlemagne, crowned emperor of Europe, Alfred the Great of England, Eric the Red and Leif Erikson, Norse explorers, Vladimir the First of Kiev, Byzantine Emperor Basil II, and East-West Schism of the Church. Good luck. This week we will be dissecting an owl pellet. When an owl starts digesting its food and it goes down its esophagus, the food moves into something called a proventriculus. Owls swallow their food whole. They don't have any teeth. So their stomach splits up basically what they can digest and then what they can't digest, which is the bones of the animal. And so that goes into something called a gizzard. And then it has this fibrous material and it kind of comes up into sort of like what you would see like a hairball in a cat. And it basically regurgitates it, and that's an owl pellet. What you're going to be doing is dissecting an owl pellet. And owls like to eat shrews, rodents, and moles. So the goal of this owl pellet dissection experiment is to see if you can put back together the animal that this owl digested or ingested. And see if you can put all the bones together. So you'll see the different skulls and the jaws and the scapulas and the forelimbs and the vertebrae and the ribs and the pelvic bones and the hind limbs. So once you try to put together as many bones as you can you determine what that owl ate? Did they eat a rodent or a mole or a shrew? Happy dissecting. 1, 2, ready, go. Notice the time signature right next to this clef symbol. The top number describes the number of beats in a measure, and the bottom number tells what kind of note gets 1 beat. So there's 4 beats in the measure, and a quarter note gets 1 beat.